Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Let's Play of All the Mods 6 with Voluminous Energy added in. In the previous episode, we did some mining, and off camera I went ahead and looted a little bit of the place. So some of the items that we got over there, such as this enchanted scroll of purification and the Edelwood buckets, I snagged. I also snagged the supply camp chest. So this means that we can start mine colonies relatively soon. We still need to do I think a town hall, because I think you're supposed to place a town hall first, which I mean it's just two build tools, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, and I just brought over some ores. We have a lot of iron now. And yeah, in the previous episode, we were also trying to upgrade the Sterling generator to a non-primitive one. And one of the challenges we had, and one of the reasons why we went mining, is because we needed carbon dust. And by carbon dust, I mean we needed quite a bit of carbon dust for the carbon shielded, for the carbon plates to get the carbon shielded aluminum machine frame. And that's a necessary component of the full-fat Sterling generator and a lot of the aluminum tier machines in Voluminous Energy. So yeah, and basically in this episode we're basically just going to wrap up on working on essentially that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in a single piece here, and then just put back in our tiny coal over there, so that we don't waste our tiny coal and take advantage of the coal coke. Oh yeah, lost common knowledge. That was also in one of the chests from over there. I don't really even know what this is used for, and I don't really see any like NBT data, so I don't really know about that. I grabbed the two black beds that was in that room with the zombie villager spawner. So one of them is here, and so I don't have to. I didn't grab the bed from upstairs. I just, because I already had one here, so I just placed it down here because I was kind of tired of being spawned up there in the dungeon. Although I should snag that bed one day. So yeah, now we should spawn over here. And basically I'm just waiting to process the carbon bricks. I think we only need, let's see here, let's take a look at the Sterling generator, the full fat one. Yeah, so we need carbon plates on. I need to put in some power. So when I take a, yeah, let's take a look here. So this is 4 plus a bunch of aluminum shells. Oh yeah, this is just from some of the mobs that I did activate the monster box from Quark, the red one that looks kind of like a spawner, but it was red. I did activate that off camera, and so yeah, I have some loot as a consequence of that, basically. And what I'm looking for now is, okay, we only have 3, but we have a lot of iron. Even processed. We have some silicon, which we're gonna need to make more microchips. I'm not sure if I want to do silver, if I want to do gold. We have 16 silver, so might as well use that. And we actually have one of these aluminum shells here, and we have more aluminum here. I'm gonna put the hemp away, as well as string. I'm not sure if I put string in some of the other chests. Okay, let's move the string over here so we don't waste slots. And we have even more iron. We have a lot of iron. And I think I might have a cave root in this chest. This is kind of why I want a refined storage system, so that I don't have to worry about, oh, is this in this chest or is it in this chest, so I don't waste too many slots. But yeah, so we're still grinding coal, so I made a little extra one here. So we actually should be able to get at least one of these, which means that we should be able to grab our primitive Sterling generator. Okay, so we have the 3 aluminum, and I just need to make. Do we have aluminum gears? before I make them? Yes, we do. Okay. So we have aluminum gears, and 2 microchips. I'm guessing we don't have microchips. I don't see anything. So I'm going to say no. We need redstone. Redstone. We still have redstone. And can I grab the silver one? Perfect. That's 2. And we're missing this one here, so I'm going to basically just take this one and convert it. It's better to convert all of them to Stirling generators since they don't waste fuel as much. Yeah, so basically this is going to be a lot smarter with fuel management than the primitive one. That's like one of the main advantages. Also, it's 128 RF per tick. So 120 FE per tick is quite substantial of an upgrade. And yeah, this is the different stuff that we can burn in here. The real reason why, yes, you have more RF per tick, right? But I also really like this kind of like the safety mechanisms where it doesn't overburn fuel. So if the fuel would recharge it beyond the actual maximum capacity, it won't burn the fuel. So that's something you don't get with the primitive, I think. I know the code for the Stirling generator, the combustion generator, is more sophisticated than the primitive ones. The primitive ones are more simple. They still are not as bad. Like if it's completely going to be full, they don't burn fuel infinitely. But this is a little bit nicer. It's kind of also intended that way on purpose so that you would upgrade to these superior power generation machines. So yeah, that also means that this quartz multiplier, I had to use it in the primitive blast because if I use this in any of the other machines, it would just stress out the grid too much. And when voluminous energy machines, they don't have enough power in the grid, they just kind of like almost like they're boot looping, so you're just wasting power and doing nothing. So that's why I moved the quartz multiplier to the primitive blast, because the reason why I was doing that is because if I'm going to grind up coal, I want to grind up coal coke, because if I actually use the powder in the combustion generator, it's basically free double energy or whatever the improvement is. So I would recommend, you don't have to, but I would recommend, especially since the blast furnace, the primitive blast, does not take power, to just run the coal through the primitive blast. Yeah, sure, it's a little bit of overhead, and then put it into the crusher, and get the coke dust, so that when you run it through the equalizer and put in the combustion generator, you'll get more energy, right? So to me, that makes more sense to do it that way. That's just kind of my recommendation. You don't have to do that, especially if the overhead is not worth it for you. If you don't care about it, you just want to burn the powder because you have it. But yeah, this is just a thing because you have to get carbon dust, and I can't just go to the Nether and grab soul sand or some of the other things that give you carbon dust. I can't really do that this early in the game. Yeah, Nether rack can give you 1. You need 16, so that's what I think you get 2. So you need 8 of these blocks, basically, to get a single carbon. Which, I mean, in the Nether you do rack up, quite a bit of Nether rack if you go digging. Soul sand, same thing. Soul sand, you get a little bit more. You get 4 times more. And soul sand gives you sand, right? So sand is going to be useful because you can convert that back into sand blocks, right? Yeah, you can. So that's useful. And also you get crude oil as well, which is, more fuel. So it's like more free energy. Well, it's not free energy because you have to process it in the centrifugal separator. But, sulfur, depending on what you're doing, that can be useful or not useful, depends on what you're doing. Yeah, depends on what you're doing. All right, well, we got a little bit of a surprise here. Yeah, we got a fellow villager coming along here. This one of the one of the wandering traders here, and he's offering, nothing to buy, but he's selling things like pink dye, nautilus shells, brown mushrooms, light blue dye, poppies, and this mana weaving pattern, religo for mana and artifice. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think the plague doctor is still there, is he? Or did he die? Maybe he fell off to his death, since it's kind of steep. But yeah, this guy came along to, I guess, trade with us, but I'm not really... I don't really have anything to give him. We have a bunch of coal, so I'm just going to grab a... Let's see here. Do I want to grab another stack, or... Okay, so we have one stack in here. Okay, we have more carbon dust here. Should process into more carbon. We actually have quite a bit of carbon bricks, so I think we can stop with the coal carnage of just grinding endless coal. And so now that we have a Stirling generator, the next step would either be, going up to a combustion generator and building the infrastructure around power, supplying the combustion generator with the fuels that it needs, right? Because this thing takes in different fuels, takes in, an oxidizer, like oxygen would be, middle ground, because that's just compressed air, which you can use compressed air, but it's better to use oxygen, because you just have to run it through the centrifugal agitator, right? So this is, you just take half a bucket and it gives you 12.5 millibuckets of oxygen, and the rest goes to nitrogen, which there's not really a use for nitrogen in this version. Otherwise, biofuel is another thing to power the combustion generator, but we already have a bunch of coke dust, so it makes sense to make liquefied coke, right? Which is just in the equalizer. You take coke dust, 250 millibuckets of water, and you get 250 millibuckets of liquefied coke. Yeah, this guy really is here to visit us. Yeah, I'm just gonna put in this another stack in here, basically. And yeah, this is still going because it still has a lot to process still. So we're only at 2.7 million out of like the 5+ million that it can handle. So yeah, otherwise we can move on to, I guess, I really want, now that we have, some kind of reliable storage, now we can start looking into refined storage, which we have only a single diamond, which is like the controller. Let me type in here the controller, right? This thing here. This requires an advanced processor. I think we only have one diamond, and we didn't mine that yet. I didn't mine a single diamond yet because I've been doing more exploration than strip mining, and I don't. Even though I was like a Y16 and I think 12 is the best. Yeah, Y12 is the best. Here's another one of these Edelwood buckets of suspicious stew. So. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I think we can move that downstairs, but yeah, so we can only create one controller, and then beside the controller we need at least a crafting grid, which is another advanced processor. We don't have to have crafting grid. We could just have a normal grid, although I really would want a crafting grid for convenience purposes, which is just 2 improved processors. It's also going to be quartz intensive, so actually, before I even think about let's say mining diamonds, I need to start. Oh, I'm getting a little lost here. I need to actually, you know, actually go to the Nether. So, which means I actually do have to get diamonds, more diamonds, because the only way I can really, in this case, go to the Nether is unless I do a janky portal with like lava and water and make the portal, or I one of his leads broke. I don't know if his llama died or one of his llamas died, and that's the second lead about to break. I don't know, but I think the plague doctor is just gone. I don't see him up there. Yeah, I was just saying that you know, the easiest way to make another portal is just to find a lava pool, pour water on it, mine the obsidian, which requires a diamond pickaxe. So, you know, no matter how I square it, unless I'm going to do, like, the speedrunner way to get to the Nether, or find a Nether portal, but, like, I'd rather have it at the base than to, you know, go somewhere else constantly and probably just, like, make a waste stone to get there. But, I think this still works, right? Yeah. This is a pretty interesting life hack. Just spam the engineering tools as sleeping bag, and you get a nice. You go straight to dawn. But yeah, I need to go mining again. You know, to get more diamonds, because it's just how things are at the moment. So I'll go mining, and then I'll touch base again. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so as you can see on my screen, I've managed to get 8 diamonds. So I just went ahead and crafted a diamond pickaxe, which is where 3 of the diamonds went. And over here I still have 5 left over. And as you can see, I've had to expand this place a bit, because I had to get more storage, because all of the loot from mining was filling up the storage chests here. So that's why I had to make the you know, 4 more double chests, so 8 chests in total extra. And so I curved this out. You know, this is kind of the side here. If I mine this out, you see the dirt here. The what is this, coarse dirt? So yeah, anyways, so one of the things that I would like to get going now that we have, so if we look at refined storage, I think we said we needed quartz, which I said that I wanted to go to the Nether. This one's glowstone, so we definitely need to go to the Nether for a glowstone. So if we look for the control, oh, you know what, we're gonna need, yeah, this is why I said we need to go to the Nether, is because I need iron and nether quartz, and then we can get the enriched iron from it. So that's why I said that we needed to go to the Nether to be able to continue on with refined storage. So I'll have to grab some obsidian. I just got a diamond pickaxe, although I'm going to be frugal with it, so I'm going to make an iron pick still. Actually, we don't have enough iron ingots. So if we look in here, I'm actually crushing up some more. So we got 20. So we should be able to grab... Do I have pet coke somewhere? Or sorry, coal coke. We don't have oil processing up. Yeah, so that's cod that I got because I mined kind of into an underwater cave. So I'll just put 16 in here, and I'll put 4 in there. And yeah, so we have some cooked cod. I should also check out the let's see here. Let's check out the potato farm and see what the progress over here is, because I haven't really been here for a while because I've been just busy mining for like all the time that I've been dedicated to the game, because I've actually had a pretty hard time finding diamonds, and then I got a vein of like 8 diamonds. well, I guess I got a bunch of distractions doing mining and plus strip mining. I did like 3 runs that was, cut short, I guess, because of, water cavern. And so it was like the third working that I was doing that I finally got a vein, and it was a vein of 8, so that's very nice. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't make the iron pick because I needed more iron. We have a lot of iron ore. We have a lot of iron in ore form. It's just converting it to ingot form, which is, usable. That's kind of what I'm just waiting on. Okay, so that should be enough now to create a iron pickaxe here for primary mining, and then we can use that to mine obsidian and ores that we can't normally mine without diamonds. I have some boards as well, which I don't really know what board is useful for. Uses any forged gems. Okay, so this is counting as a gem. Block of board for your storage block. And the casting table. Yeah, gem cast. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's just tinker stuff. Actually, I need to do tinkers because I kind of need a 3x3 setup. So, I mean, going to the Nether does mean that I get cobalt, so I can skip a lot of like the early tier stuff in tinkers, which is, I guess, good. And I'll have to figure out where I want to put the smeltery, but I guess before that I'm going to have to think about the portal, which I think I'm just going to put the portal. Plague Doctor's over there now. I think I'm just going to put the Nether portal somewhere here, outside. Yeah, the dungeon's right there. I don't really know if I want to... I haven't even touched these ones, and also the villager dungeon, the zombie villager spawner that I found in that cavern. I might want to do something with in the future. Yeah, in the future I might convert that one. Might be decent because that's nice up in the sky, so that we can have some kind of falling mechanism for damage or something. But I haven't actually put a lot of thought, to be perfectly honest, in what I'm going to do with these spawners. But yeah, I guess it's time for me to head out and get some obsidian to get a portal up and running for the Nether. So I have an idea where I'm going to get that obsidian, from those flooded caverns, and since there's a bunch of obsidian on the floor there, and I guess I'll grab that, and then I'll be back on the other side. Okay, so now I'm just fighting with this to try to get the actual obsidian. So you can see that this is an underwater, or over there is an underwater cavern with a lava pool sitting at the bottom that the water is obviously cutting off. So my challenge is, can I get it so that the water is flowing at the bottom but not the top, so I can still breathe? And I think we're going to be making some progress here, because I think... Okay. So that's waterlogged from what I can see. And can I... Yeah, we can do this. And I can also do that. And can I now grab my diamond pickaxe? I guess I can also try to... Why can't I get up here? There we go. I can also try to... I don't have the one that has... Oops. Don't have the one that has like magnetic, because it's not Tinker's pickaxe. But yeah, let's try to vein mine this obsidian. I have no idea how vein mining obsidian is gonna go. Okay, so we got over a stack. That went surprisingly well. Okay. It's pretty good. Let me go from here since this is a little bit more exposed. Okay, it looks like this obsidian is mostly fine. So everything over here is still fine. But we have a stack of obsidian, which is definitely more than enough. Can I get out of here? Apparently not. In that case, oh, there we go. That works. Oh, I just need to get out of here now, and we can go make the Nether portal at the base. Yeah. So if you may have remembered, we found like a waystone, I think somewhere over here previously, but I found something even more crazy. And that is, not only do we have a waystone over there, not only did we find a waystone around over here, but in very close proximity, look at this. There's a waystone in this flat area between all these little dunes here, hiding right against this dune over here. So we have another waystone, and this is just crazy how many waystones there are around this village. This village had so many waystones around, it's not even funny. So we had the one there. I'm pretty sure it was like this little hill over here. Somewhere here we had another waystone. So that's almost like across from, yeah, somewhere here. So that was like across from that hill over there. And then obviously the village always comes with a waystone, which I've kept. And that's the waystone right over here. So, yeah, look at that. So this is some pretty waystone madness. If we found this in the same episode, that would have been even more insane. But yeah, that's pretty cool that we found another waystone in such a very short distance. That 3 waystones can be in such close proximity to each other. So I don't know what I'm going to use for this one. Maybe that'll just be useful to put that in the mine. But yeah, for now it's just gonna, yeah, I'm probably gonna put it in the mine. So, yeah, I'll just get back to the base now, and then we can. I found more diamonds. I'm not sure if I said that before, but I found even 6 more, because you know, once you find them, they're gonna be all over the place, right? It's just finding them initially. That's where you don't see them. But, oh, I don't know if I have a flint and steel. Do I even have the flint for that? Yes, I do. So I just need iron. So we're just going to put the portal. I'm not really sure where I want to put this portal. Probably, do I have, yeah, I have some cobble. Do I want to put it like over here? So I'm going to put something like this, 1, 2, what is it, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then like this. There's a semi-budget portal. I mean, we mine the obsidian, so it's not that budget. And here we go. Let's go check out the Nether and see how horrifying or not horrifying the Nether will be. Now, usually the Nether, at least in this mod pack. Okay, so we spawned right in here. Okay. Right into the 1.16 content. And I'm probably gonna die. Damn. Yeah, that's a pretty... Okay, we're getting nothing from these guys, but that's a pretty rough start to our Nether spawn. I thought we were gonna get something a little bit more graceful than this, but apparently not. Gilded blackstone, is that basically like an ore? Yeah, this is basically spawning, you know, right into their base, which is kind of, it's a bit unfortunate. There's some purple misty area there. I don't know, is this modded? I'm taking a lot of damage. Probably not helping that I have very little armor. Yeah, these guys are annoying. Damn, yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage. The loot we have here. Okay, quite a bit of loot. Nether bananas, is that what I just saw? Okay, so I don't know if lighting this place up is gonna help with stopping them from spawning. Can I? Thank you. But I am going to try. There's a big lava pool, so this is like right at the end of a mainland, I guess. And going into... Okay, so they're going to go here. So this place is pretty... I just don't want them to spawn near my portal. That's all I'm asking for. Okay. Okay, it looks like they can't actually get up here. So unless I place a block... I don't think I'm getting any loot from these guys either. Can I push you into the lava? Or is the AI too good for that? Okay. I don't even know if they take damage from lava. Probably not as nether creatures. But look how far down that lava pit is. So I don't even know what these are called. But we got chains. More obsidian. We basically are back at 64. Iron ingots. Tons of magma cream. 9. Bones. Sea infusion tube. Not really sure how useful that is. Golden tools are not that useful, but they're better than nothing. My inventory is basically full. I should have unloaded. Smite 14. So that's basically, I guess you put that in an anvil and you try to transfer that to a book or something. Because, like, the durability is low, and it's an iron sword, right? So... not incredibly useful. Yeah. We got more magma cream. I don't really know what this gilded blackstone is for. Like, it looks like it's gold. So most of these mods are doing, they're giving you gold from it. Is there a recipe for these things? Like if I hit R, can I craft these? Okay, so it is gold. It's gold with a blackstone. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so I should honestly make myself iron armor since we have so much iron. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. This Wailing Girth, what mod is that? It's big. Okay, oops, there we go. Okay, so that's pretty, and I'm assuming that mod is what's responsible, because I don't think I recall the Nether being this purple. So yeah, yeah, I guess I'm gonna unload, and then I can go. I haven't even bothered to look at the minimap. I just looked at it right now. Yeah, let's see here. Let's take a look at. I actually did manage to pick up one of their crossbows, and we got a zombified piglin. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have quite a few of these guys, huh? Like, why is there so many of them? Is that just because of the proximity of the portal? It just spawns a lot of these guys. I don't know, but that's they're gonna be all over the place here now, man. Maybe that portal's not permanent. Just maybe that portal's not permanent. We'll see how I feel about it. But yeah, golden gear is not amazing. Chain, netherwood sapling, which is that from Silent Gear? It is. I thought vanilla added some trees. No, this isn't entirely Silent Gear adds netherwood. Okay. So it must be called something else. I think it's like warped. I know vanilla. Yeah, the warped trees and stuff, that's vanilla. It's pretty interesting that okay. I don't know, I think that's a little strange that it just seems so vanilla-y. Or that they went with such a vanilla-like name. Okay, so we're gonna put the waystone in there. Yeah, this is mostly useless. Magma cream. These nether bananas, which is just food from Silent Gear. Silent Gear seems to add a lot to the... So banner pattern. This is not a banner itself. Bone blocks, which actually we should be able to get bone meal from. Board, I think we have that in here. Obsidian, coal. Okay, so I have more iron. How's this looking? Pretty decent. See, it's not burning anything yet, which is what I was talking about before. Okay, more food. Okay, so am I ready? No, I need quartz. I got a diamond shovel. Oh yeah, that was probably from one of the chests. Let's see here. Yeah, arrows can go here. This is this arcane? Yeah, arcane crystal. Okay, so diamond shovel, diamond pickaxe. We're slowly diamondifying all of our gear. Oh, I wanted to make, before I go back there, is 21 iron gonna be enough? I was making iron somewhere. No, I know I was making more iron. I don't know where that dust went. There's some dust here. Stack of ingots there. Okay, because I know we have a bunch of ore, iron in ore form. Here's a stack of iron. So let's just start processing. So I definitely want at least 2 pieces of coal coke. I don't know where I put the coal coke. Is it somewhere in here? Yeah. I want this. Okay. And then put all the iron in there. Or cut it in half actually and put it just so we can scale this a little bit better. Okay, so that's gonna be more iron, and I do want to make iron armor because right now I have an osmium helmet and the superstitious hat. In case you are wondering what this thing is, this is a superstitious hat, this green thing, and I got that from the minecart chest that was like off the rails in the cavern. If you remember that, I think that was from the last episode. So I decided to grab it and put it on because it says that it applies an extra level of looting to killed entities. So I don't know if this really acts like another like looting level, but I mean, I'm gonna get all the drop rate increases that I can get, right? So I'm gonna put it on, you know. And yeah, I also mentioned that I have the cloud in the bottle here for the double jump, which takes on the belt, and that you can see that it's actually a pretty nice. I mean, all of these are pretty good looking, to be honest. Artifacts. Is this also artifacts? Yeah. So artifacts has some pretty nice, like little textures, models that they have on the character, and this is kind of like the replacement for bubbles. Since bubbles I don't think actually exists for 1.16, since that was made by the developers of Thumbcraft. I believe they quit modding, if I heard that correctly. So that's kind of my understanding. Pure silver or okay. So let's go make some iron armor because I said that a couple of times. So there's my, oops, there's the chest plate, helmet. Let's make some boots and pants, which should help. Oh yeah, so osmium. Technically the osmium is better than the helmet, but the osmium one's almost gone. Yeah, so we're just smelting some more. Okay, so we should be able to put in, let's see here, 2 more. 2 more or 1 more? Yeah, 1 more. Okay. Okay. There's 14 ingots in the bottom one. Let me grab those. Okay, so that's great. Yeah, so I just need to go mining for quartz at this point. It's turning dark, so let's sleep.